Why do we frown upon open relationships?
Ooh. Ooh.
Why do we frown upon open relationships?
I think we don't talk about it.
When most
All of them open.
are already involuntary in them. I should have just slapped the whole vase over. Yeah, look, I feel the way you feel, Dr. West. Damn.
Read that last part again, Gene.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the whole thing again. Take your time
Yeah,
with
let it soak in.
let it soak in. Don't rush on this one.
Yeah, let it marinate like neck bone.
Don't rush on it. Hey, Jay Floyd, you did good. King Smoke Hookah. Get you a hookah. You did good. Why do we frown upon open relationships when most are already involuntary in them?
I would say,
Shout out to Bambi.
I would say, from all of us with that question, I would say it's one word really. It's the perception. You worried about what other people thinking about it, but it's already happening. Like you said, if it's already involuntary happening, she messed with somebody else, you mess with somebody else. You just don't want to put that title on it because you're scared of the way it's going to look in the public.
Exactly.
That's really what it is the perception of it.
I mean, but I think innately, if we looking at why we frown on it, I think we frown on it because we are literally watching a non-connection relationship, really. Because the man and woman is supposed to form a union, and it's innately in our DNA. So when we frown upon it, we looking at it like there's certain things that we won't do that y'all doing, and therefore we frown on it. And then they looking at it like we doing our thing, but innately we know that there's no connection and there's a certain type of trust level and certain things going on that is just not natural. That's what I think.
It's culturally taboo
fit
for
in their
us.
box.
It's culturally taboo for us. That's really what it is. Especially our group of people as black people. It's culturally taboo. You ain't really grow up seeing a lot of polygamous relationships. You grew up for most people. They haven't seen a whole lot of that. Honestly, a lot of people come from either way it was mom and dad or it was just one parent. To see a lot of people in a bunch of wide open relationships, that wasn't something that was just happening on the regular.
Well, honestly, okay, so for instance, my father passed away when I was young. So I grew up with my mom and my stepdad. My stepdad wasn't 100% the greatest husband out there, but I remember me coming up as a grown woman wanting a marriage. I remember saying, I don't want my marriage to look like that. Like, I don't want my marriage to look like what I saw my mother and my stepfather's marriage to look like. Because my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, they were together till death did them part. So that's all I knew. And even if I didn't know that, my upbringing taught me that. So to have an open relationship, I don't know shit about that.
And that you proved my point. That's culturally taboo. We culturally, as people, didn't see that for real. Like, that's why I say involuntarily.
Well, I can't say that because being an ex-stripper, I saw a lot of shit. My mother raised me beautifully. My grandmother raised me beautifully.
Raised in church
but the strip club also raised me.
Hello.
So I saw a lot of shit. I saw a lot of husbands. I saw a lot of wives. I saw a lot of stuff. But I knew what I wanted for myself was not what I saw. So I don't think it's more so what you see as an upbringing. I think it's more so what you feel inside of what you want. I've saw multiple relationships. I've saw open relationships. I've saw 4, 5, 6 relationships together at one time entangled. But I knew that was something that I did not want. So I think it's more so of an individual perspective.
All right, hang on, Cease. We're going to go to the audience. We have a young lady that...
Yep. State your name.
Hi. Is this thing on?
Yes.
So it's a different question because the question was, why is open relationships frowned upon when it's involuntary? So it's only taboo when it's public. So you're saying that it's a taboo situation, but you only feel that it's taboo because it's not only when it becomes public. But in the nature of the question, it may not, it's involuntarily open, which means you have, we'll say, a main person, but then you have a connection with someone else privately. So the nature of the question is, why is it frowned upon publicly when most are already involuntarily in a polygamous relationship? They're not agreeing to.
Okay.
When somebody when somebody accepts it and open about it, it throws everybody off.
No.
When it's
It is
underground.
perception.
It's cheating anyway, damn it. Shit.
It really is. But okay, so what
Wait,
you're
hang
saying?
on, hang on. Let's respect the floor.
So if we're gonna call a spade, JK, the first thing you said that it was taboo, but is it taboo because it's public? Because it's taboo all the way around, whether
True
it's
indeed.
public or whether it's private. So
Yes.
if you're gonna talk about it, actually be honest.
But
about
what
it.
I'm saying is, when I say is taboo in public, because people care about what other people perceive what they're doing in their relationships. The biggest problem.
Which
So
is
that's why I say it is taboo, because once people know it and people start judging, you aren't confident enough in that triangle that you're involved in or octagon that you're involved in to just deal with what people gonna say about it and keep it pushing. If y'all happy in y'all situation. But the average person, especially with the ladies, it's gonna make you feel a little different once you have a connection with somebody.
But see, here's where you're wrong at, JK.
Okay, let me know.
You're a man. You can't speak for women.
True
That's
indeed.
That's the first
True
thing.
indeed.
That's the first thing, because most women, and they may not agree, if you're being honest with them from day one, they may fuck you or they may not fuck you. But you got to give that woman that choice.
But sometimes you can be honest.
But we talking about a polygamous relationship. It's not just you having sex with me. I got another female I'm bringing in the mix.
So that's 3 people or more. That's why I said.
But
if
when
you
y'all
got to think
feelings
about
get
the
involved-
original concept of the question.
But when y'all
If
feelings
it-
get involved-
Oh, no, wait. But let's not act like women are the only feelings that get involved. Let's not act, because I know
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
agree.
men. Wait, hold on. Let's call it.
each
Let's not
little-
act like it's
each
just a woman
situationship
whose
is
feelings
different.
are getting involved. Because if that coochie real good, ladies,
Hey, that's a fact.
Hey,
ladies,
but
ladies.
No, we gotta
Hey,
call a
so
spade
you-
a spade now on
Is
that.
she
Now we gotta.
like,
Hey, but
I can't just let the
but
truth
when that-
just walk
when
through.
When that
like,
dick
do
call
you
your
mean
gra-
like
your
if
great
you're
grandma
like a
name,
like
gonna pass
a
away.
like a real like relationship or like dating?
No, so it just depends, because again, just like one of the other questions, boundaries are boundaries.
Right.
So if you are honest with me and I'm honest with you, then there's no line of boundaries that's being crossed.
That's
So
that.
like
Hold on,
that's
wait a
like
minute.
like you're dating.
No, I went back
No,
to the other
but-
conversation. I went back to the other question. But what I am saying is that you, just like you just said, that most women get in their feelings. No, it's men that get in their feelings too. We're not gonna put it on
Hold
women.
on.
But
Wait,
it's
wait,
true.
wait.
But
can I
if
say
we
something?
okay, so let's do this. Let's go here
Yo,
for example.
hold on,
Can I
hold
have
on.
1 second, somebody?
Hold on.
If it's a polygamous relationship, that means, let's say it's you, your man, and another woman involved.
What? No.
The question was, why is
But
it
here's the
taboo?
thing. No, here's the thing, JK.
Hey, listen, can I say something?
Polygamous is not gender specific. That's the first thing.
Oh.
See, the first thing you said was, if it's your man and another woman, it's not gender specific. It could be me and 2 men. It could be me and 3 women.
It's more than likely it's
No,
a man and a couple
listen, hold on,
women.
wait a minute.
Women can't
Hold
even
on.
have sex with most
Gary,
women.
No, hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on,
Listen, hold up.
Gary, before you say that, Gary.
Come back.
Gary, before you say that, Gary, I just want to specify something, because I think we kind of getting confused on something. An open relationship and polygamy is 2 different things.
So Lamar,
So y'all keep saying polygamy. We ain't used to seeing polygamy. An open relationship and polygamous relationship
different
is
things.
2 totally
okay,
different
hold
things.
up. So hold up.
Did you hear how the question
No,
was
no,
phrased?
listen.
Guru.
Because
Hold up.
it's perception of how it's viewed from the
Listen.
outside versus involuntarily. So the question really had both parts entangled into it.
Hold up. How many of us
No,
know
you can't
Will and
entangle
Jada
the two
Smith?
things. You
How
can't entangle
how many of us know Will Smith and Jada Pinkett? How many of us know them? And we know for years they had a what? an open relationship.
Well, we don't know that.
And in real and if you have a real open relationship, it's
Allegedly.
subject because we dealing with spiritual laws when you dealing with the man and the woman. We dealing with spiritual laws. So as long as we think of that it's open, they know it, we honest. But look how they shit turned out.
But how do we know they had an open relationship?
Because it was all, it was told.
We don't know that
for
shit.
years.
We don't know what they had.
We don't know them.
You're speaking off of social media.
All right.
No, I'm talking about before social. No, I heard this before social media.
But who?
So the question.
Did Will or did Jada tell you this?
Communication.
My thing is
I'm
this.
just saying, because we don't know what
My
they had.
thing is this, so we can just stay on topic. The question was, why is open relationships
We
frowned
still don't
upon?
know.
All right, hang on. We have a young lady in the audience at the mic. Let's be respectful.
So that we can set some understanding. How do you differentiate poly relationship from an open relationship? Let's start there. What's the difference?
That's a better question. I think
But
poly
nobody been in that shit.
Hold on.
Nobody really in here been in that shit.
I think a poly is something solidified.
Poly sound like everybody's agreeing.
Listen, we got
Poly is we all on board. This is what we doing.
We got 5 minutes to answer this question. We're going to a game.
Together. Y'all three.
Hold it.
That shit is an abnormal.
I think now we changing the question, though.
Hold it. So we have discussed that and came to agreement that poly and open are two separate situations. Poly is something agreed upon. Y'all all three sitting at a table looking at each
Both of
other.
us sound
Poly,
like
we
we
sat
just
down and
kicking it.
agreed.
That's what a poly. Yes, it is. What are we talking about?
Poly is we sat down and agreed.
And
The whole team.
also,
All y'all
9
relationships
times
together.
out of 10 is
All y'all
multiple women and one man.
Yeah. So,
Exactly.
but when we speak on open relationship,
That's not true.
when we
That's
speak
not
on,
true.
hold on. Let me get everybody attention. Cause I asked anybody had a question. Y'all talking amongst yourself. You sound like you're playing spades or nigga. So look, but a open relationship, we don't know who that next motherfucker is. That's the difference. Poly, I know it's me, you, and plus one. But an open relationship, and the question said open. It didn't say open and poly. The question said open. So we need to answer upon
One
open.
thing too,
All
Stanley,
that
that you're not
sounds
saying
like
with a poly.
just kicking
That's
it.
why I
Say
said
what poly
perception.
is
You
again.
just kicking it.
You got to add a
Like,
little bit to
the
it. Say
shit-
what you said
it
again.
just
Poly
sound like
is an
you just
agreement agreements amongst 3 or more people.
It's not, but
Hey,
it's both. You got to specify
Both
that.
are agreements.
It's
Three
people
or
in
more.
a relationship
One man.
In a relationship
Please.
together.
Both are
Cease.
agreement.
One man.
Both
Some of y'all
are
need to wear. But we still haven't answered the question. But we gonna go to the next one though.
Both are
And that's part of the
agreement.
problem. That's
Poly,
part of
y'all
really part of the problem.
together.
That's really part of the problem.
Poly, you in a relationship together.
Still
I'm
ain't
trying to
answered the question.
decide which is which, and that's all right with me tonight. But cease on that. We're gonna figure that out in your own privacy of your own closet.
We gonna figure that out by and by.
But no, honestly, Gene, they said an open relationship. Why is it frowned upon? Like I said, it's perception. That's why I said perception off rip, because you worried about the way other people are looking at it from the outside being in. That's why it is, like I said, taboo and frowned upon,
JK,
even
you
though
my
they
brother. I
involuntary
love you.
in it.
Cease.